Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Christine. This is Everyday Yoga. I think everybody should do yoga every day. It has been essential for me this last year to help keep me grounded and help me to just get out of the stress and anxiety of what's going on around us these days. One of the things that we can do to help ourselves get into a place where we can get out of stress and anxiety is breathe. So let's take some time today to sit in a comfortable seat. You can sit on a cushion or in hero's pose like I am here, sitting on my heels. You can sit in an easy cross-legged position, whatever feels best to you. You could sit in hero's pose on a couple of blocks like this, or you can sit in easy pose just on one block, just enough to give your hips a little bit of lift so that the knees can kind of come down comfortably towards the earth. And I like to draw one heel in towards the center and then just kind of stack the other heel right in front of it and on top of it. There are all kinds of modifications to get into an easy seat. You can use a chair for this first part. You can put some pillows or blocks underneath the knees. Just find a space where you can sit comfortably tall. And we're just going to notice the breath. The breath is a fantastic indicator for checking in with yourself, where you are physically, mentally, emotionally. When our breath is really fast or shallow up in the chest or kind of hitchy or irregular, that can be a really good indicator that we are in a stress response. We might even be in fight or flight response. Because when we are in fight or flight response, all of the body's resources just come to this ability to be able to run from the threat. So you're not digesting food, you're not able to go to the bathroom, you're not sleeping well. All of those things get pushed to the side so that you can get away from whatever the threat is. The really great thing about the breath is that we can control it. It is the only autonomic system in our bodies that we can control. We can't control the blood flow or the pulse rate, at least to a certain extent. But we can control the breath. So if we take a moment to slow down the breath, to deepen the breath, just to even notice the breath, we can be giving a message to our body, to our parasympathetic nervous system, that it's okay to sleep, that it is okay to relax, that it is okay to rest and digest and eliminate our food properly. So let's invite the parasympathetic nervous system to come on board today by first just noticing the breath and acknowledging where it is. You might close the eyes here or take a soft gaze out in front of you. And then begin to deepen the breath. Maybe bring it down a little bit deeper into the belly. Let's take our hands and rub them together. Just create a little bit of heat, a little bit of movement here. And then let's take one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. And as you inhale, think of drawing the air all the way down into the belly so that you can feel with your hand the belly lifting away and filling up. And then maybe you can feel with the hand over your heart, the chest lifting as it fills up with air. And as you exhale, let the chest soften first, and then the belly releases and draws in closer to the spine. Let's inhale, belly. chest. Exhale, chest, belly. And continue doing that, breathing at your own pace, feeling the body, feel the hands. Our breath can be our anchor into the present moment. The breath is one thing you can't save up for. You can't store it. You just have to use what you have right here, right now. So let the breath be an invitation for you to come into the present moment. And as you continue to breathe, maybe let the shoulders soften away from the ears. Let the jaw soften. Let this forehead soften. And we'll just breathe. This is getting to be too much for your arms, because it certainly can be. You can take your palms to your thighs or knees, or maybe turn the palms up towards the sky. And just continue to breathe here. Anytime you find yourself in a situation where you're beginning to feel anxious, maybe if you're lying awake in bed at night and you can't get to sleep or get back to sleep, maybe if you're going into a job interview, whatever might be going on in your life where you're just getting a little restless in yourself, just take a few moments to breathe. Maybe even lift the corners of your mouth. Bring a little softness. And bring your full self to the present moment. Thank you so much for joining me today for this very short but powerful breath practice. Take good care. Namaste.